Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1969 to 1972 Smith-Corona Galaxie Deluxe vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. The color is spring green. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is your left margin. I'm going to set this around 1 or 2, and the right one on 75-ish. It's about the length of a page, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets it back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back. It skips 2, 1 more, skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip that all the way down to that red square. Prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you flip it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. So we're moving that down for red. Beautiful typing machine. One of my favorite models. It's just really fun to type on. It's got a lot of cool features and it's got that nice color. It's coming in a few different colors. Print looks really good on this too. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip that forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. I'm gonna flip those down for now and put the color back up to black. Shift on each side and the shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left, works great. Tab on the top section of the keyboard. We have tabs set in 10 space intervals. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clear all those by hitting the clear button on the right side of the tab. So now we shouldn't have any. It's got a pretty good drag, but I still like to keep some tabs set somewhere in the middle. So I'm gonna set one right there, just somewhere in the middle, and so that way when you hit the tab, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear in your typewriter. On the right side of the keyboard is the margin release. You get to the end of the margin, it blocks you from printing. If you hit that MR button, it will allow you to go all the way to the end. That works good. And above that is a function that no other typewriter has, is the all keys down. So if you got a key stuck, then you flip that and it pulls it down so that you don't have to go in there and touch it and get ink on your fingers. Apparently, I guess that's why. And it's got this other function that most typewriters don't have, is the power space. Looks like a machine gun space, pretty cool. And also has the changeable 2 keys, custom keys on the top corners. So these just pop off, and if you find a changeable custom key, you can put different symbols on there, and also you change the head on the key up here, and that just kind of pops right off. And backspace, very smooth, and this spool cover just slides to the front like that. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, you just flip this switch behind the left spool down, and it'll pull counterclockwise to the left. You flip it up, it'll pull clockwise to the right. That's the direction we want this one to go. On the right side of the carriage is the carriage lock or the escapement throwout, so that way you can protect the escapement when it's in the case. The escapement is the mechanism that allows the typewriter to move one space at a time. And if you have the carriage not locked and you're carrying this around in the case, it could cause damage to that, which is a major operation to fix. Carriage release behind each knob here, very smooth. This has this hard plastic carriage release knobs that break all the time, so if you need one, I have a 3D printed one. It's available in my shop. This one is the original. Also, a cool function on this is if you flip this panel back and flip this up, there's a little lever. You flip the panel back and there's a little lever here. If you flip that up, you can pull off the platen, so you can get in there and clean it out, paper jam or whatever, which most typewriters don't allow you to do it that easy. On most typewriters, it's a major operation. On some, it's a major, Most it's pretty tough to get the platen removed for non-typewriter mechanics. And this is the left carriage release, also the original. And if you push the button in here at the end of the knob, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. And the same concept with this lever on the inside here, you flip that down, it disables the spacing, you flip it up, you get the clicks. And the last function is the page gauge, which is the little indicator on the inside there. Set and end, you want to set the number to right underneath the 11. There's a little notch there. That's when you load the page, and then it starts to tell you when you're getting close to the end. As you feed the page on the left, you see that red 1 on the left end. That means 1 inch left. So that way you don't have to guess to see when you're close to the end of the page. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.